Hello, 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 everybody. How's everybody doing? Oh my gosh. So hopefully my internet is good enough for this live. But let me see. Let me know as you guys hop on, can you see and hear me okay? Is it like doing anything weird? Because I have my Wi-Fi while we're camping. So this is the first time I've gone live from this place. So if you can see and hear me okay, let me know down below. It's, I don't know. Let's see. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. So my name is Jenny Lynn Curry, and I am normally from Sumner, Washington. However, we are coming in from an undisclosed location out on the peninsula. And so I'm super, super excited to come in and say hello to you all. And kind of, I don't know if I can give you a tour, y'all. It's a disaster in here. But if you guys like camping, if you guys like doing all of that fun stuff, that's what we enjoy doing. You can kind of see, well, there's a bed right there, so you can see where Sonic is. That's where we were sleeping. There's a divider thing that goes through there. This camper has a full kitchen, refrigerator. It has a toilet, a sink, and a shower and bathtub, which is super, super nice because then if the kids get super dirty playing outside, especially the boys, they can come in and at least, you know, like get in the bathtub and wash their feet off, you know, or whatever. So I'm loving it. But I wanted to come in and talk to you guys a little bit because one of my coaches is like, you don't talk about the business nearly as much as you should be, because what I do had a huge impact on our family, right? And so if you are new to my page, if you're new to my Facebook or my Instagram, you may have not known what I do. You may not know that I run a business and that you can be part of the business. So if you see the little red live buttons, let me know. Drop live down below. Let me know where you're coming in from. If you don't see those live buttons, that's okay. That just means you're watching on the replay, and I won't verbally respond to any questions that you have. I will respond in written text. So definitely just follow along as if you were here with us live. And if you are watching on the replay and that live button isn't there, drop the number 2 and then just follow along. So anyway, I got that all out of the way. So again, my name's Jenny Lynn Curry. We are coming in from an undisclosed location, from our camper, and it's crazy to me because this month 3 years ago I lost my full-time job. Some of you guys know that story, some of you guys don't. Ricky and I left on vacation. We were going to be gone 10 days. We were going to Nashville, and we were going to be there for 10 days, and I signed a thing at work that Friday that I was going to get a 10% increase on my paycheck at my normal 9 to 5. I was like, oh, okay, awesome. That's great. Because I had been there for 4 years. So I left that Friday. We flew out to Nashville, I think the following Monday morning. And Wednesday night, I'm laying in bed in Nashville waiting to start an event on Thursday morning, or maybe it was Thursday night, waiting for an event to start on Friday morning. And I get an email that said I had been locked out of my email. I needed a new password. So I messaged one of the girls within our company and I said, hey, I just need the new password for the email. We used to change it all the time anyway, so it was no big deal. And she's like, oh, they didn't tell you? I'm like, didn't tell me what? yeah, that I didn't have a job when I came back. So here we are, a family of 7. We had just started our construction company. So literally there was like 0 money coming in, and I had to figure out a way how to keep the roof over our heads and how to keep food on the table and how to take care of the kids. And I don't know if you guys can relate, but I'm that person that I have been working since I was old enough to work, right? Like I was selling jewelry and all that kind of stuff when I was like 5, 6 years old, my little friends on the playground, right? I was the biggest candy salesperson when like candy bars came out for fundraisers at school. I always killed everybody in the candy bars and all of that stuff, right? So when I lost my job, it came as a huge shock to me because I've always had at least one primary job, a secondary job, and then something on the side, right? There were multiple times, especially as a single mom, where I worked 3 jobs to make sure that the kids had everything that they needed. So when I went from that mentality of always having like 3 jobs to pay the bills and I went down to 1, that was a huge accomplishment for me because with that one job that I had, I bought a house, I took care of all the kids and me. I mean, I was a big girl. It was a big girl job. And then 4 years into it, I lost that big girl job. The 401k, the benefits, all of the stuff that went along with it. And I didn't have a backup plan. I didn't have something to fall back on except for this business, right? So this is where I can look back and see God literally moving in my life. So 4 months before I lost my job, I found I found these drinks. At the time they were just packets, right? And I have Hashimoto's thyroiditis, so I'm like just eternally tired all the time. Hence the reason why I'm going to have a keto up right now. But I'm just always tired. And so I needed something that gave me the energy that I needed to hang out with my kids, take care of my kids, do all my work, and try and help Ricky with the construction company because we were still getting it off the ground. And I still needed to be a wife and a mom, right? And I needed energy to do that. I needed focus to do that. I needed all of these things. But what I needed even more was the fat loss because I had gotten so lethargic because I had gained so much weight that I was just like, oh my gosh. So I found this lady on the internet, like me, okay? And she was cooking in her kitchen and people were talking about how she'd lost all this fat and she looked great and her skin was radiating and her hair was growing. And I'm like, well, I need hair growth. I don't know about you. If you have a thyroid issue, your hair falls out in clumps. Mine did. Been there, done that. So anyway, I was like, okay, what is this stuff that they're talking about? What is this stuff, right? And she was like, oh, they're PTKs. Do you want more information? So I got more information, got a trial pack, and then the trial pack sat in my cupboard for like, I don't know, at least a month, 3 weeks maybe. And she kept messaging me. She's like, did you try it? Did you try it? Did you try it? I'm like, no, because I know I just spent money on something that's not going to work because I've been there, done that. I've tried all the shakes. I've tried all the pills. I've tried all the patches. I've tried literally I've tried everything and none of it worked, right? And she's like, just try it. I promise. Just try it. So I tried it. First day, nothing. Second day, nothing. Third day, nothing. I was like, yeah, see, told ya. But she said, just keep taking it. Just keep taking it. I was like, okay, fine. Whatever. I'm going to take it just to prove you wrong. Anybody else that person? Like, I'm going to do this just to prove that it's, doesn't work, or if I'm going to do this just to prove something, or disprove. So by day 6, I was cleaning the house. I had gone to work, picked Noah up from daycare, came home, cleaned the house, I was doing the dishes. I had done the laundry, everything. And my husband walks in and he's like, what's going on? Like total deer in the headlights. And I said, well, what do you want for dinner? And he's like, who made you mad? I am an angry cleaner. If you don't know, I am an angry cleaner. So if you ever see me like literally scrubbing the kitchen sink with gusto, you know that I'm PO'd at something or someone and you should probably just stay out of the way, right? And so he thought I was mad. No, I had finally had energy to be able to do the things that I'd been putting off for so long. So he was like, whatever that stuff is, you need more of it. I'm like, okay. Just so happened that there was a sale going on at that time and they had what we call promoter kits. And I was like, ooh, I'm not good at sales, like that kind of sales. Like, yeah, I'm good at the whole candy bar sales, right? Like, send them with my mom to work and she can sell like 5 boxes to the people that she works with. I don't have to go door to door. I don't have to talk to people. And anyway, so I was like, oh, but I'm not good at sales. And she's like, you can, we've got systems, we've got trainings, we've got all of this stuff. You're going to be great. I'm like, I'm not going live like you do. I'm not going to cook in my kitchen. That freaks me out. I don't go in front of the camera. I'm a back of the house, back of the camera kind of girl. And, she's like, just do it. So my husband's like, babe, if it can work like this for you, think of all the other tired moms and dads that need this, right? Think of all the people that need focus, right? Because we just live in a society of so much noise that it's so hard to just focus on something. And so he's like, think about all the people, all those moms and dads that just need that. He goes, you could be that person. You could show them what it did for you. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, babe, I think you should do it. So I just started this business on a whim because I wanted to help other moms that were tired and grumpy and, all of the things. And so I started it at the end of October in 2018. Okay. In 2019, March, this time 3 years ago, I had lost my job. And it didn't even dawn on me that I could have, 1, collected unemployment. 2, I was offered multiple jobs. I was offered, I hope you can hear me still. I was offered multiple jobs. I was offered multiple positions. As soon as people found out that I had been let go, they were like, oh my gosh, come work for me. Oh my gosh, I need you on my team. Oh my gosh, can you come negotiate for me? And I'm like, no. Not realizing I was doing that. Like, it wasn't a cognizant thing that I was turning down jobs. But again, I can look back and see where God moved me because he knew that this was where I needed to be. This business was where I needed to be. This platform was where I needed to be because he knew what was coming ahead, right? So anyway, I say all that to say I went from working a 9-to-5 that paid all of the bills to having absolutely no backup plan and no job. And this income covered our entire bills that same month. Like, literally, I lost my job middle of March in 2019, and that same month I completely replaced that income. So when I say there's a better way, I say there's financial freedom, I say there's time freedom, I say that we only have 18 summers with our kids. Why waste them working your years away when you've got kids to make memories with? Like, those are all things I used to tell myself, right? Like, before this business, I can't tell you the last time I actually took a vacation. And for good reason, right? I took a vacation, first time I'd ever taken a vacation in 4 years, and I lost my freaking job. Like, oh my gosh. Now wonder why people never want to take vacation days. Now wonder why people cash out their vacation instead of actually going and seeing something and actually going and doing something, because they're afraid that when they come back, they're not going to have a job to come back to, right? Because we're all replaceable in some way, shape, or form. But here's the thing. I started this business, right? Not expecting to actually build a business, and here I am building a business. I'm a verified 6-figure earner. I own a company paid for Lexus. I had no intention of doing that. I had no intention of friggin' being able to pick up in the middle of the week and take my kids on vacation because I wanted out of the house. I had no intention of that. That was not even in my sights. I didn't even think that was a thing. If you would have told me 3 years ago that I'd be sitting in a camper in an undisclosed location, doing this from my phone and making enough income that my husband doesn't have to work. Like, Ricky got COVID in August of last year, y'all. He spent 34 days in ICU on a ventilator. We still have a house. We still have all the cars. Mama kept working. Daddy recuperated. He got stronger. He got healthier. Because he didn't have to run back to a job that was going to fire him if he didn't go back. I'm sure that hits home for a lot of people right now. As it should. If 2021 showed me nothing, it showed me how seriously precious this time right now is. Because what I wouldn't have given for an extra week on vacation with him before he got sick, what I wouldn't have given for an extra night in the hot tub with him, what I wouldn't have given for fill in the freaking blank. So for me, 2021 taught me that I need to go after what I want and what I want for my family. And I can do that with this business. And I'm ready to help other people do that with this business because I'm sick and tired of seeing other moms. I see posts and posts and posts about how, oh, so-and-so's going on vacation, so-and-so's going on vacation. And then they come back and they're working all these massive overtime and they're doing all this massive stuff. They picked up a side hustle driving Uber. Oh, they picked up a side hustle delivering food. Are you all kidding me? Are you kidding me with gas prices right now? Like, I don't have to... Oh, sorry y'all, I almost lost you. I lost you. It was my internet, I think. Anyway, it was just, 2021 was a crazy time. And so 2022 is definitely going to be a lot more based on time freedom and a lot more time with our kids and our family. And I want to give that opportunity to other people. And so right now we have a huge opportunity for people to join us in business. There's a huge 25% off sale if you're like, oh, I want to try the product, but I don't want to do the business. That's totally fine. You can get our products for 25% off. They've got a ton of seasonal flavors out right now. They've even got liquid ampules for ketosis. All of these things that are 25% off right now. Or you can join us in business, take a leap of faith, come join me. I will literally lock arms with you and I will teach you everything that you need to know. We have amazing systems, we have amazing trainings, we have amazing community, and we're ready.